It's going to be a short live. So, if you're new to my channel or if you don't know what's going on, I'm facing the greatest challenge in my whole life. Okay, my wife Jennifer, my soulmate, she passed away. The love of my life. I didn't want her to pass away. I did everything in my power to save her. I wish she knew that. I hope she hears me. I was at the hospital every day, just supporting her, telling her how much I love her. She knows. Holding her hand. I was there for 100%. And uh, my mom, unfortunately, was dealing with COPD, pneumonia. She came home from a rehab. Unfortunately, she passed away too. It was just too much. My wife was fighting the good fight of cancer 10 years. She's a warrior. She did amazing. She saw her kids grow up. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, and for 10 years she fought strong. She defied the odds. They said she was going to live 3 or 5 years. She lived over 10. I mean, she loved her family. That girl was an amazing warrior, and just loved her kids and loved her husband. Uh, you know, you can keep doing it. Okay, we got a few minutes. Keep doing it. I'm sorry. So, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do now because everybody, like I said, is living a normal life. The kids are living a normal life. They're going to school. They're happy. They're doing everything that they did when Jennifer was alive. They have their after school. Mike's got his after school volleyball. Sophia had her after school play, and everybody's doing well. It's just I'm the one who's not doing well. It's just the way it worked out. It's nobody's fault. Obviously, it's not Jennifer's fault. Obviously, this is not what she wanted. She wants to be here, but unfortunately, this is life. The poor girl had cancer for over 10 years. It's got aspiration pneumonia, which was probably a direct cause because of the cancer in the brain that was making it hard for her to chew and swallow. This is not her fault. She didn't do anything wrong. She loved her family with all her heart and soul, and I love her with all my heart and soul. But the problem is, someone, unfortunately, is the one that's left behind that kind of gets the raw end of the deal. I hate to say, I don't believe Jennifer is in pain anymore. In my heart, I believe she's in paradise. I believe she's with God. I believe that she's with her beautiful mother, Linda, because like she told me before she passed away, she's like, Richard, I asked her, I was like, she was on a ventilator. She could only nod her head yes or no. And I was like, do you see your mother, Linda? And she said, yes. I'm like, is she in this room? Yes. Is she an angel? Yes. Is this a dream? No. Jennifer confirmed it that she saw her mother. She confirmed it. So I believe she's in paradise. I believe she's no more pain, and she's with her mother, Linda. She's with her grandma, Rose, and she's with our dogs, Rocky and Yogi, our beautiful two Shih Tzus that passed away. They're in the Rainbow Bridge with her. They're probably running, playing. She's with her childhood dog, Scamp, and her childhood rabbit, Willie, and she's probably having a wonderful time, and she probably even sees us. She's probably able to see us. She's probably able to check in on us and see me and see Michael and Sophia and my mom too, Josephine. She's probably with her beautiful mother, Anna, and her father, Joe, my grandparents. And they're not in pain, and they're with God, and they're in paradise. But unfortunately, the way it worked out is I'm on earth here by myself now, suffering. I lost so much. Besides the emotional impact of losing my mom and my wife, we lost our entire monthly income. Look, it's just the way our lives worked out. Because my wife got cancer, she couldn't work. She needed me to be home with her full time. And I became her full time caretaker. That's what I've been doing for years. It's like I'm in shock right now. I don't even know what's happening in my life anymore. I was her full time caretaker, taking care of my wife and also taking care of my mom. Now, that's just the way it worked out. My mother moved in with us when we first got married. We've been together as a family, living together, for a very long time now. We got married in 2005. Imagine like you're with someone every day for 20 years. You're with your wife, you're with your mother. for 20 years every day. Whenever you need them, they're here. And then, like, in a second, just this happens, this dramatic, catastrophic event happens where my wife and my mother pass away, and now I'm alone. Now I went from having my wife with me, my mom with me, all the time, to not having them here at all. It's dramatic. It's catastrophic. That people are like, well, man up. How do you man up? People are just so hard and so mean. It's like, look, just the fact that after this complete shock that I'm still standing, just the fact that my kids are still going to school and I'm maintaining everything for them and I'm maintaining our lives in the house and taking care of everyone, I think that is manning up. I don't think you can man up any more than that. I don't think it's possible that you can man up any more than I'm manning up. I think I'm manning up to the highest level. But I do need assistance. I do need help. I have this service. I think it's a beautiful service. It's called the Thank You Song. I'm a piano player. And for a very small cash app, I record a video for you from my heart, thanking you to help me and my family in our greatest time in need. I perform an original jazz blues song. You should consider it for a very small cash app. It's a nice thing to do for a family that's really hurting as much as we are right now. I mean, the thing is, the kids are young. They need their mom and their grandma, but they definitely need their mom. Sophia's 11 years old. Michael's 14. This is a terrible situation that happened to our poor family. But I'm trying to make their lives as normal as possible. I'm trying to make their lives as normal as possible. But the thing is that my life is not really as normal as possible. I don't think there's really anything I could do about it. It's just, this is not the way it was supposed to be. This is not the way I wanted it. This is not the way I planned it. This is not the way Jennifer planned it, my wife. This is not the way my mother Josephine planned it. This is not, it's just, unfortunately, sometimes life hits you hard. You get struck, by that thunderbolt sometimes. I guess that's it. I've been trying to find an answer. I'm trying to find an explanation to why this happens. I'm asking God. I'm talking to him. I'm like, God, did you have to take my wife and my mother in a 2-week period? I mean, okay, my mom's 75. I kind of understand that. At least she saw me grow up. She saw the grandkids grow up. That was the biggest dream, to see the grandkids grow up. But my wife was only 46. She's too young. And I just wish that God could have been more merciful for my wife, Jennifer, and helped her and carried her. And maybe he did. Maybe he carried her to paradise, but we needed her on earth. We needed her. We needed Jennifer. We needed her on earth. I get so many people say things to me. I don't know what's true. I don't know what to believe. They say it's not, it's not God, Rich. God loves you. God loves his children. But then who is it then? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who it is then. One minute they'll say God doesn't interfere in human things, but then they'll say it's in God's will. If someone does pass away, or is almost passing away, they say it's God's will. So if it's God's will, then that means he knew about it, right? I don't know what to believe. All I know is that I once had a wife only a couple of months ago and a mom, and I had a beautiful family. We have beautiful children. We still do. And everything was perfect in our lives. Now, suddenly my life got turned upside down all around, that I don't have my wife. I don't have my mom anymore. And it's people don't understand how hard it is. People don't understand. They don't get it, This is a shock. This is a shock. I'm trying to change my channel to a channel now for grieving. It's becoming a channel of grieving for people to come here and to grieve together and hopefully to heal. That's the goal, to heal together, to find a way to heal, if there is a way, to find a way to heal. And I do that also by way of music. I play the piano. As I was mentioning, I have that service, the Thank You Song service. If someone does a very small cash app, I record a video for you where I play the piano for you. I record an original song, original jazz blues song for you. It's called the Thank You Song, just to give us a small entertainment tip to help our family. We really need it. We lost our total household income in addition to the emotional stress, which is insane. The emotional stress, we also have financial stress too. So we're just trying to get back on our feet, our family. People have been watching the Apefather for a very long time. I mean, this has got to be a shock to just see the way things went, because people remember my wife, they remember my mother. We called her the wild grandma in the house. Jen had the Wigglicious channel on YouTube. I mean, everyone has grown to know us. Like we become like very close to a lot of people's lives. People have been watching us since 2021, and I can't believe in the year 2025 what happened to my family. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's crazy. It's crazy how this happened. It's absolutely crazy. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock. I'm like trying to say to myself, you're gonna get through this, Rich. You're gonna be all right, Rich. You could do it, Rich. You could deal with this. But the truth is, this is really hard for me. I just look. What can I tell you? For 27 years, for people who don't understand, me and Jennifer have been together every day. Okay, and we're a team, and that's just the way it was supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be any other way. Me and Jennifer were a team, and we were also there for my mother. Too. It's my mom. You know, I was always there in her corner, and my mom was always there in my corner, and we just had a certain lifestyle and a certain setup. And now that's all been like it just all went haywire. And now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find a new setup. Like I said, my channel is becoming a channel of grieving. I want to be there for people because I know how it feels to lose pretty much everything right now. I mean, I have my beautiful kids, thank God. But this is a song, Jennifer, I wrote. I'm just going to do the piano part. So once again, if anybody would like to help our family in our greatest time of need, I do have a service. It's called the Thank You Song Service. For a very small cash app, which is the $ Richard Lavoie. I will record a video for you on YouTube. I upload it. I call it the thank you video and the thank you song, just to help our family in our greatest time of need. A very small cash app. That is my cash app, the $ Richard Lavoy, the $ capital RICHARD, capital LEV as in Victor OI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and my last name. While we're talking about that, I'll do a little song called When I Picture My Life, I Picture You. This is another, all of this music is original music that I wrote. That last song was Jennifer. There are lyrics to it. Right now, I'm just doing the instrumental piano version. This is another song I wrote, When I Picture My Life, I Picture You, for my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my mother, Josephine. As the song goes, When I Picture My Life, I Picture You. It's an original classical song I wrote. It does have lyrics. My other song I wrote before, Jennifer, also has lyrics that I just chose to do the instrumental version. Thank you, Viral Clips Hub. So good, man. Keep it up. Stay consistent. Anybody who would like to do a very small cash app, just to help my family right now, as I mentioned, I don't know if you heard this viral clips, but my wife passed away. My mother passed away this year. It happened all within 2 weeks. I've lost the two most important people in my life, my children's life. Uh, they lost their mom, they lost their grandma. I lost my wife and my mother, and we're hurting. We're hurting emotionally, financially. We lost our household income of around 7,000 a month. It's just a very difficult time. I'm doing these tribute concerts as a way to benefit my children and my family right now. And like I said, a very small cash app, the $ Richard Lavoy, the $ capital RICHARD, capital LEV as in Victor OI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and my last name. A very small cash app. I will actually upload a video for you called the Thank You Song video, where I would play the piano and, obviously give you a very big shout out for your good gesture, your kind heart. Once again, someone could even type that out. I don't know if you could do that for me, viral clips, but that's the cash app, the $ Richard Lavoy, $ capital RICHARD, capital LEV as in Victor OI. I would pin the comment if someone would type that out. But anyway, it's not going to be the longest live right now. I will be back in a little bit. Let's do a little morning blues. All right, well, I'll be back in a little bit. But once again, if anybody would like to do a kind gesture from the heart, this is the Cash App. It is my piano bar tip jar. Like, when you're in a piano bar and you want to give the piano player a tip, my Cash App is my piano bar tip jar. A very, very small Cash App, could be a couple of bucks, will really, really help a family in need. As I said, we lost my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my mother, Josephine. It's been very difficult for all of us. I'm just trying to be there as a great dad for my kids. I got Michael's 14, Sophia's 11, and I just want to I want to give them a great life. And with your kind hearted support, you could help make me the best dad, super dad, like Superman. So once again, this is the Cash App, the $ Richard Lavoy, capital RICHARD, capital LEV as in Victor OI. Thank you and God bless you. I will be back soon.